If you're a band director and you want to establish better communication within your program, then this video is for you. So let's dive on in. If you've been a band director for any number of years, you know that there are a ton of responsibilities that we have to make our programs run efficiently. And communication is key to help run a successful band program. We may have students at our rehearsals and concerts and all kinds of other things, but we have parents and families getting our students to those events, which means that everyone involved needs to know when things are, where things are, and what needs to be done in order for those things to go smoothly. This level of communication can only happen if we have effective strategies in place to achieve it. Here are some tips that I believe can help you have better communication within your program. And whether you've been teaching for a long time, if you're in your first few years, or even if you're about to start your first year, I hope to bring some insight and some value to you. And if that's the case, be sure to hit that like button. Let's keep going. An easy way to gather contact information from our parents and our families could be to send home a form at the beginning of the year that asks for the following information: the names of the parents or guardians, their child's name, and phone numbers and email addresses of the parents or guardians as well. This creates an effective means of communicating information to students and families about upcoming concerts, events, fundraisers, parent meetings, weekly rehearsal schedules, important due dates and deadlines, and much more. Having physical copies of parent contact information can also benefit you in the case of a student emergency, because you would have that specific student's form that tells you who to call and the best phone number to use to get a hold of that person. This is absolutely essential for trips and other events where parents or guardians may not be there. While phone numbers and email addresses are great ways to communicate information to families, there are many other amazing tools that we could use. The Remind app is a free, safe messaging app that you can use to keep families up to date with what is happening in your program. You can create classes in Remind by inputting the names of your parents or guardians and their phone number or email address. From there, you can send out announcements to the entire group about anything they should know. You can also send messages to smaller groups as well as individuals. This method of communication can be more efficient for your families because they get a notification directly to their phone every time you send a message. This means that the information is more likely to be read in the moment, almost like getting a text, versus an email which might only be checked at certain times of the day and might also be buried amongst other emails that your families are getting on a daily basis. Another great app that lets you communicate to families is ClassDojo. ClassDojo is another free, safe messaging app that allows you to send out messages to groups and individuals just like Remind. There's also a feature for classroom management where you can give individual students positive or negative feedback based on behavior that parents or guardians have immediate access to. But you also have a class story where you can post announcements for the entire class, as well as photos and videos to highlight some of the great things that are happening in your program. Your class story almost acts as a small social media newsfeed for your program that families can tune into just like they would on Facebook or Instagram. A third method we could use to get information out to families is a band website. Now, I will say that most website designers require a yearly subscription fee for things like a custom domain name or for certain paid features, but a lot of them do offer a free version which provides more basic features, but will still allow you to put together a well-organized website for your families to navigate. Having a band website really creates a one-stop destination for your families to get access to anything they may need to know throughout the entire year. You could have a page dedicated to just your master calendar so everyone knows exactly when things are as the year goes on. You can have things like your handbook, fundraising flyers, or t-shirt order forms as downloadable PDFs for your families to print at home. And you could have a whole page dedicated to a trip that your band is going on that has details of the itinerary and a downloadable PDF of a chaperone sign-up sheet that lists out responsibilities and expectations. Having a website can really be one of the best communication tools for you and your program. How you use it and how it looks can really help with the branding and the image of your program within your community. But at the end of the day, we need to have effective methods of communication in place. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.